All right, so to make this project, we just need a couple little supplies. I'm using a 4mm crochet hook. We're going to need scissors in order to cut our yarn. We'll need a darning needle also in order to weave in the ends. And we'll need our yarn. I am using, it's just a pink yarn. It is a number 4 weight, worsted weight acrylic yarn. Now to begin this, we want to start with creating a slip knot. All right. And then what we're going to want to do is chain 60. All right. And then what we want to do is into the 4th chain from our hook, we want to double crochet into that stitch. So yarn over, go into the loop, stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, go through your first 2 loops, yarn over, and go through your last 2 loops. Then we want to, this is the start of our repeat that we're going to be doing. We chain 1, we skip the next stitch, and then we want to double crochet into that next stitch, and then chain 1 and double crochet into that same stitch again. And what this is doing is just creating a little V stitch inside of here. And we want to go ahead and repeat that all the way down our chain. So chain 1, skip 1, double crochet into the next stitch, chain 1, double crochet into the same stitch. All right, now that we've made all of our little line, so now what we got here is the chain 1, and we got little posts up on top. So what we want to do is double crochet into the top of that last double crochet stitch, or we'll call that a post. And we want to put 4 more double crochets into that stitch. All right, and then into the stitch on top of the next post. So we finished up on there. Onto this one, we just want to simply slip stitch into there. So what we're making is a double crochet 5 shell stitch. So to continue on, what we're going to do is on top of our next little post, because there's a chain 1 in between, we want to double crochet 5 times into that stitch. And then slip stitch into the top of our next little post. And then we just want to repeat this going all the way down our piece. Double crochet 5 times into the first little post of the V, and then slip stitch into the second post of the V. All right, now for our last one, to find that last top of that last V, kind of want to pull your work apart. Here's the chain 1, and this stitch would be the top of your last V for the row. And there we can go ahead and tie off, but keep your tails quite a bit long because we will use that tail in order to sew together our rows. So thread the tail into the darning needle. And then we're going to take our little, kind of looks like a little swirly who knows what at the moment. And we're just going to take it and start kind of rolling it up. So as you can see right here on the bottom, our stitches kind of showing. And then the curl of it all kind of help you figure out how to roll it all together. I'm just leaving a little bit of a space, not much at all, between each row of the curling. All right, now we take our darning needle and we're just gonna stitch right down through the rows. See how we see there? All right, and then I'm gonna go over about one stitch and then come back down right to the center. And then go over and back up. This is just attaching all of these fun little layers all together. Kind of holds it all together. We're just going to go back and forth all the way around. All right, now we have that all sewn together. Go ahead and flip it over, and here we have our lovely little rose. You can do it in a variety of different colors. I made this one in red, and this one was in pink. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a little thumbs up. And if you have not yet subscribed, go ahead and hit that little subscribe button along with that little bell right next to it, and that'll make sure that you get a notification every time I post. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day.